Thank you for giving up your time and for joining us here today.
You're welcome, of course.
Thank you.
Can you tell me what you do here at Lakeside?
Right, at Lakeside I'm the learning mentor in school and I help children to overcome their barriers to learning. So I do some one-to-one work with children, I do group work and I run lunch clubs.
I'm the Inclusion Support Officer, so my role is a lot like Mrs Stafford's, where I work with children and I also monitor attendance and I do work with some families as well, and we help run lunch clubs.
Can you describe me a typical working day?
A typical working day? There's never a typical working day.
Never,
Every day is
ever.
different. But let me think. I greet children in the morning. I like to make sure they've come into school and they're happy to be here. I also would pick up children for one-to-one work where I fetch them to Rainbow Bright and I do emotional support with them, help them build their skills on their literacy and maths. Then I would go and work in a classroom with the child and see if they're settling in and using their skills in the classroom. After that I would have a lunch club over here, which we do a homework lunch club, fantastic fish lunch club. What else do we do? A VIP lunch club
VIP
and an arts and crafts lunch club. So that's up until dinner time, and then in the afternoon again it'd be some one-to-one work with children or some small group work on social skills.
My first job used in the morning is to do relays, stand in the entrance and take the names of the children who were late and that's why they're late. Then I look at the registers and see what children aren't in school, and if we've not heard from them I have to phone their home. After that I have to sometimes attend meetings, I work with children one-to-one, have a lot of attendance meetings with Mrs Whitton to keep a track of everybody's attendance in school. In the afternoon is another time where I do the one-to-ones and we have to do a lot of paperwork as well, a lot of notes and
Filing.
Filing and making phone calls and sending emails and making sure everybody's safe and happy.
What skills do you need for this job?
There's a variety of skills we need, but I think most importantly we need to be really good listeners. So we need to listen to what the children want and what they would like to do. We also need to have empathy. We need to be good at managing our time with all the things we've got to fit in, so we've got to be really good at managing time.
Take a good sense of humour.
Yeah.
Need to be able to get along with people, both children and adults.
We need to be professional at all times because we're setting a good example for you children to follow, and also the conversations we have with parents. There's the main part of the building where we run lunch clubs, so it would have activity tables out. We've got lots of games and equipment in all the cupboards for various things.
Sometimes we are meeting with parents in here. On a Monday and a Friday we do ESOL classes in here. There's a lady comes in who teaches English as a second language to some adults.
Okay. This is the quiet room, and it's sectioned off into two parts. This part here is the dinosaur school, and we run this for Year 1 children. It runs for 10 weeks with myself and Mrs Sunderland as the leaders, and we use puppets Molly and Wally, and we learn them their social and emotional skills. So on the walls we have rules, so they learn the school rules. We have all the activities that they do for the social things, so problem solving, so they learn what to do if they have a problem, which we then give them good solutions, which are our light bulbs down here, so the good things to choose. Then we have our feelings, so children learn about their feelings and how they express their feelings, so there's lots of things on there about being proud and happy, sad, being part of a team, because everybody's part of a team, we're all part of Lakeside. And again the rules on there, and some anger management, because some children when they get angry don't know what to do, so we help them to control their anger. Okay, and after all this we get rewards, so they get to earn chips, which makes the rocket move all the way along the stars to party time, and they have a treat after the weeks are up. We have a party at the end. And I know a posh, you attended when you was in Key Stage 1, didn't you?
Yeah, I
If we can see on here,
Ryan as
Bosh.
well. Yeah, were we the first?
I think you was one of the first groups that me and Mrs Sunderland had.
Is it the first or one of the first?
One of the first ones, yes.
I can't see me.
So this is one part of this room. Over on that wall there, we have maths. So some maths goes off over here for Key Stage 1. We do a Max's Marvellous Maths, where the children learn all about their maths problems and how to solve those. So counting forwards and backwards.
Oh, finally.
Oh, Snow Tiger.
So in here, it would be used for some one-to-one work, maybe on some emotional feelings, where we can get to talk to the children. It's somewhere safe and quiet. Other children use it as a safe place to go, because we do have some children in school that have difficulties with coping with playtimes perhaps, or friendships, and we like to fetch them in here and we can all talk together. And there's lots of, as you can see, it's nice that, isn't it?
It's lovely,
This is
isn't it?
Kabuki, and he likes to listen, because he's got big ears, he can listen to all your problems and he doesn't tell anybody about them. He might help you solve them, but he won't tell anybody about them.
This is from Mrs. Leighton to Kabuki.
Mrs. Embleton's been doing a lot of work in here to get some feelings things up.
What do you most enjoy about your job?
I think working with you children, seeing how you develop through school, helping you if you've got any problems, helping you, and seeing that you're happy.
And I think it's the same for me. It's working with the children and watching them grow into young independent adults and always coming to school with a smile on the face. That makes me happy. I do love that part of my job.
What do you least enjoy about your job?
That one's easily. The least thing that I enjoy about this job is all the paperwork and the filing. If I didn't have to do that, I would have more time to spend with the children. But unfortunately, we've got to do that.
Thank you!
You're welcome. I've enjoyed it. Thank you very much.